I remember her words vividly, sharp, cutting, her gaze like a blade. Why bring trash to this meeting? My stomach twisted, not from shock, but from betrayal. I had trusted her, trusted that the deal mattered more than her ego. $5 million hung in the balance, and she could ruin it with a flick of her hand. The room felt heavy, thick with disdain. She leaned back, smug, secure in her authority. In that moment, a chilling truth hit me. I had no one here who truly believed in me. 2 years earlier, I had walked into her office full of ambition and hope. She had smiled warmly, saying, "I see potential in you." I believed her. I stayed late, navigated impossible clients, fought for her approval. She had been a mentor, a gatekeeper, someone who promised wings. Now, she was trying to clip them. The signs came subtly at first, misapprovals, casual dismissals, rolled eyes. I brushed them off, thinking she was just hard to impress. But the pattern became undeniable. She undermined my presentations, mocked my ideas, blocked opportunities, always with that condescending air. "You're lucky to be here." The real proof came when she refused to book the flight for the year's biggest deal. I had pleaded calmly, professionally. She had laughed. "Why should I spend on you? You're expendable." Expendable. Not incapable, not unworthy, just disposable. Most people would have lost it, stormed out, quit. I didn't. I smiled. Inside, a plan began to form, not reckless, not emotional, but deliberate. I watched quietly, studied her patterns, talked to colleagues, traced emails. Then I saw the opening. Her arrogance, her blind spots, the client she was about to meet, the CEO who held the keys to the $5 million deal. My brother's voice echoed in my mind, calm and curious. "You're going to that meeting alone?" I had replied lightly, masking the storm inside. I planted subtle misinformation, hints and false assumptions about the client, just enough to make her overconfident. She prepared eagerly, smug and certain. On the day of the meeting, I stayed in the background, silent. No intervention needed. Her pride would be her undoing. As the meeting began, she smiled, the client nodding politely. Then the questions came, sharp, precise, insider level. She stumbled, grasping at vague responses. My brother's calm, probing tone cut through her rehearsed confidence. Each misstep widened the gap between her illusion of control and reality. By the end, the $5 million deal had shifted, not through confrontation, not by force, but because her arrogance met consequences she ignored. My brother called afterward, amused. "Impressive. You really taught her a lesson." I only smiled. Back at my desk, I looked at the empty chair where she should have been. She hadn't even noticed me. No need. The lesson had sunk in. I felt lighter than I had in months. Free from her manipulation. Free from her contempt. I didn't shout. I didn't gloat. I walked past her office with my head held high. Silence was my weapon. Let her sit with the reality she had dismissed. The person she underestimated was untouchable, quietly, irrevocably in control. Sometimes revenge isn't loud. It's a measured smile, a calculated move, and watching someone crumble while you sip the coffee they refuse to offer. "Good luck," I whispered to the empty room. This time it was for me,